this is a homeless entrepreneur, and this is my last day here. I'm renting out rooms on split plan. I'm waiting on the rooms to be available in Denton. I start working on at 9 o'clock in Denton County. I start my training, so I'll be working for a moving company. I've done it before. The hours are pretty flexible. I'm gonna have to crash, until I find a place, or until I get enough checks to buy my own apartment. Cause I found the apartment in Denton, and I'm just gonna be doing this until I'm gonna be crashing a vacant until it's time. You know, you're gonna see that part too. Homeless entrepreneur. I got some tricks up my sleeve. You see, the rich get richer, and the poor get poor. Work will set you free. So about to start working soon again. Man, I miss working. Get my account back up to 10 grand. I was supposed to get a dividend from Misty. I think this week they haven't done anything, withdrawn. I didn't withdraw anything. Let me say something. Oh, that's where the money went. I was about to say, where's my money at? Where's my money, man? Y'all ever seen Blacklist? Where's my money? I was wondering the whole, so where did the money go? So I knew I was supposed to get paid dividend. So I guess I just hold on to it. I was thinking about buying more shares, and I might do that. I want to buy Coiny, but also waiting for a room to be available in Denton. And if it is available, I would like to purchase that room. Actually, I wonder if I can order a card. I just need a debit card. I wonder if they got debit cards. Not currently accepting applications. They're not doing it. I guess I mean I don't know if that's just because I owe them money. I don't know if that's normal. I guess they're just not doing it. You know, a lot of these banks are acting weird right now. Well, anyway, so I mean, I would reinvest, but don't feel like it. Okay, see, now I can see how I made my money. Because it paid on the 6th. It was supposed to pay yesterday. That's what I thought. It just took a while. But I thought I would have made more than that Misty. That's actually crazy. No, I did. Okay, so they paid me twice with Misty. So I made $55.77 and then 153.72 cents. I don't know why they do that. AMZ paid $2. Alti, wow, paid seven. So that's I was doing experiment. I think I only got 500 in Alti and 500 in YMAX. So Alti pays the biggest. So that means I'm gonna move all my funds in Alti. Alti pays every week. So does YMAX. Look at this. I got paid twice by Alti. They paid me $7.74, and then Alti paid me another 2 cents. YMAX paid 15 cents. Round Hill paid me $3.79, and I got like $1,000 or in XDTE. They paid $7.22. So I made $236.81 for this week. I didn't have to work, so I'm about to start going back to work. I'm also signing up for college, man. I'm just sick of it, man. I'm sick of working for people. I used to be an entrepreneur. I used to be a freelancer in Virginia. It's harder doing in Texas. People be hating on you. I used to have luck in Denton though, so that's why I used to flip furniture in Denton. Well, not Denton. I used to flip furniture in Virginia. I used to sell herbs in Denton. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna start farming again because you can. There's a community garden, and you're gonna see some videos on that. And there's also once I have a plan to get my own space. It's a 2 bedroom for like 11 grand, 11 yeah 11 a thousand 1100 a month, and I'm gonna start a mushroom farm. And I'm not gonna tell you the whole plan. You just gonna have to see. I want to buy Coiny. That's really what I want next. I like Coiny. I like OXLC, Oxford Lane Capital Court, and Horizon Finance, which looks like it went down again. Let me see what these. Did I lose money? They went back to $7. That's cool, cause I want to buy it. That we can do a review on Horizon. Horizon. I think I talked about this before. That's why I don't like making these videos over and over again. That's why I actually stopped making. At this point, there's so much videos on stocks and ETFs and all that. I don't see the point in making new videos. This is for entertainment nowadays. I used to make. When I had my old Solo the Wise channel. It got taken off YouTube. It had cover call options, all that. But hopefully I can get back to the glory days. Um, Horizon it's a financial it's Horizon's a technological financial loan company. They don't actually have technology. They give out loans to other companies that are inventing technology, and they give out secure loans in Pacific, which makes it a very safe company to invest in. Because if you know what a secure loan is, it's like, let's say if I had $1,000, and I want to get a credit card and I have bad credit, I can use that $1,000 to open up me a line of credit, and and if I default on my loan, it doesn't cost me nothing while they get paid off the interest, even though it's his $1,000. One thing the person gets out of it, because they're loaning money from their $1,000, which the bank holds, which is in this case Horizon Technology Finance, and the Horizon Finance will continue getting interest the whole time, and they get their $1,000 back. Coiny, something I've known for a while. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency ain't going nowhere. So Coiny's about to get. We about to have a. Come on, man. We about to have a wild ride. So I'm about to get more Coiny, more Roundhill, and more Misty. That's what I meant to say. So this is gonna be the year of opportunity. I'm about to start fasting again because I start to pick up weight. But this is gonna be the year, man. Last year's pretty rough. I know it's rough for everybody. If you manage to get you a job, man, I recommend you follow this channel, and you need to get your mind right and know how to use your resources effectively and put some strategy in your life. That's what this channel will help you with. You see what I'm talking about. You see. I mean, I've been living the last 2 years off my stocks. I haven't been working. Like, how many people can say that? And I'm about to start buying some, putting my money in Webull again. Right now, I just want to put 10 grand here. You get, because you get fees for M1. Well, I got margin too, so they don't charge me for that. But you get fees for, for having, for not having, what I'm trying to say, for not having 10 grand in M1. I mean, this is so fun. I mean, why would you not want this? You don't want that's $55.77. That's for gas money every Friday. I don't have to worry about paying gas. If I had a car, you know what I'd be doing right now? Today's Saturday. I'd be driving around having fun. I find me a girl and say, "Let's go to the barbecue place. Take that Misty, and I pay for the rest." So the 55 pay for the gas, and the Missy, then the $153 to pay for the meal, and then some more. Look at that, man. This you don't want this life. This is not what you want. Yeah, I borrowed money, but man, I'm about to pay that off soon. Look at that. I haven't even touched it, man. It's just been taking care of itself. Because what happens is when the stocks goes up and down, because it was in the red a couple weeks ago, but when it goes up and down, like it usually it can self heal itself, man. If you pay off, it just goes back into it. It's not a big deal. I use the dividends to pay off if it gets a margin call. I have not put any money, took money for the bank to pay off the margin. The dividends pay off the margin themselves. I can't wait to start working though. I wish I can get onto my Telus account. You get paid every day for Telus. I can't wait to get into that again. Um, there's another app I found about that does that. I have to try to figure out how to download my ID on there though. It's acting weird. And like I said before, man, cause I know people they don't follow you. You're a nobody. You're a nobody. You have to have money. Well, I tell you what, man. But I'm not gonna say by the end of the year. By fall, I bet you're gonna have 10 grand or more in this account because you got this money's moving fast. So you can't say I'm a nobody no more. People say, "Well, wait, that's because you look like a nobody. You don't have nothing." Look at this. It says 4,000. I got more than 4,000 there. I got 6,000. That's because I borrowed it. I borrowed I borrowed yeah 144. But that I didn't. But the 6,000 what I put in there, I borrowed that money so I can move around and stuff. See, you don't get taxed. See, the rich they don't. You don't get taxed on borrowed money. So the rich they borrow money. I'll get taxed. So if I use the dividends to pay rent and stuff, which I have done a couple times, I get taxed for that. That's income. But if I borrow money and pay off the debt, then I don't get taxed. You know, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I mean, there's videos about this all the time. Let's look at my holdings. So I currently I mean not owe. I currently own 142 shares of missing. I guess I would like that to be 300 or 1,000. XDTE 90. I mean my bad. 29 shares. Alti 82 shares. I need more Alti too. Absolutely more Alti in my portfolio. I'm very pleased with Alti. Yield max. Well, I mean Y max 30 37. Why? Oh, it's because it's 13. Wow, let me see that again. This is $6. Oh, okay, that's what happened. But I don't think the dividend is that much for YMAX anyway. YBCT, this is they pay every week too now. This is a round hill cover call strategy for Bitcoin. And last year is once a month. Now it's every week. I would definitely be buying more of this. The only problem is you don't get margin on this. So if I keep buying this and not divide my money equally, I can get margin call, and that's the problem with this. I bought hymns because Blaze Watkins told me so. It's not doing so good, but with the Nvidia thing, I don't want to miss out. Because he was telling us about Nvidia for years. I just slept on that. I listened to him, not all the time, but so this one should be paying next week, and I don't want to flip flop, but But when I'm thinking, well, I have to pay my cell phone bill next week. But when I'm thinking about for Yield Max, I'm thinking I mean for OARC, I'm definitely my next check is gonna go into no, it's gonna go to Coiny. The next check's going to Coiny, then OARC. So the ones on my list go Missy. So Missy pays the first of the month now, the first week of the month. OARC's the second week. Coiney's is the third. I don't know who's the fourth now. But Tesla stock, I never it's trash again, man. Elon Musk and Donald Trump are going at it. It's all like the corruption is good if you want to get rich. Like they were mess up the country, but if it benefits you, it can't be that bad if you can make some money. You can always leave the country and you use their money to live overseas. But now, dad, they up the game, man. You can't even do that now. This is my bank account. They paid me the other day. I'm gonna start buying more of this. I like them. They gave me the opportunity to have a business account, so I still have a business account, and I will actually. That's another strategy. I forgot to talk about that. I ain't gonna tell you about that yet. I'm gonna get some more QYLD. You can borrow up to 80% of this stock, and it's the OG. It's the first cover call ETF that ever existed. This is over 10 years old now, and it also this stock has held its ground for long, even this period, because it's been 17 in the $17 zone for the last like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. During COVID, it was like $22 a share. Um, it's not going up no more, but once the economy gets better, I believe it go up. Not as fast. It might not fully recover. I think it could get back to 20. It'll take a lot of bullish movement, but it can get back up there. It's holding its ground. Oh, that's all I got. Okay. Now my goal for this portfolio, which I thought I set it up so they can all. I don't know why it went because this was not supposed to go into my spin account. But my goal for this portfolio is to auto invest into all my stocks, and so that I can get paid every day. So when I was at Amazon the first time, I had 25 grand in my account. I got paid $80 a month. This is before the cover call ETFs, and I used to get, but I had a lot. I had a lot of stocks like Coca Cola, BlackRock, Chase, McDonald's. You know, I got paid every day. Almost every day I got paid, man. I guess a stock. I got a dividend almost every day, and it was a beautiful thing to hear this ding. I mean, it was a beautiful thing, man. I was very happy. I mean, I didn't get paid a lot. It was a couple cents because the money was spread out, but that's okay because now I don't mind spreading my money out a little bit because I got these power play moves that pay this much. I can live off this. That's what I've been doing. Now I start work, I can get more money. I can start making 600. Well, how much I made this week? Try to look at it again. This week I made $236. I ain't do a goddamn thing. Last year I was making like 300 a week. So like so if I had like 10 grand in it, I'd be making a lot more. I'm not gonna sit there and do the math, but you know what I'm saying. That's like 600 a week. You know, it's harder to live off 600 a week now, but it's not really. You just gotta move. If you want to live with 600 a week, you just gotta move to a smaller town. That's the trick with that. And that's what I did. I'm in Fort Worth. I'm not in a major city right now. That's why I'm able just to chill out and just live off of nothing. And when I go back to Denton, I'm gonna grow my own food. I'm gonna show you tricks for that. Yep. Okay, man. This is Soul Wise, Richie Richard, Poor Report, Worker Set You Free. Peace.
I'm feeling the floor. Thank you for shopping with Christian.